Hello folks, we come to the exercise 8.1 part 5. This is the last part of the exercise where they are asking us to show certain things, and we've got to show that they are saying in the question number 13 that show that this expression which is there on the board 9 raised to n plus 1 minus 8n minus 9 is divisible by 64. This expression is divisible by 64 is what we need to show. Always the power will suggest that the expression that has got the exponent will suggest that that has to be considered in order to solve the expression and get the answer. So, this is suggesting that you have got to use this in some way so as to get this answer. So, with that intuition, let's start right away. Let's consider 9 raised to n plus 1. Because I see some 8's here, my common sense suggests that I am going to use this as 1 plus 8 times raised to n plus 1, and there I will apply my binomial theorem. Let's check, and now henceforth, like we are quite matured, so 1 raised to anything is just 1, and that we are not actually going to consider. We will only consider other things. So it's like n first term, n plus 1 c0, 1 raised to n plus 1 we are not writing, n plus 1 c1, 1 we are not bothered, 8 starts, n plus 1 c2, 8 squared, then n plus 1 c3, 8 cube, n plus 1 c4, 8 raised to 4, and so on. There are so many terms, n plus 2 terms will be there. So these are the terms. Proceed. Whatever is possible to simplify, let's simplify. This any c0 is 1 we know, and any c1 is n plus 1 times 8 plus everywhere 8 squared is there. This is also 8 squared into 8. This is also 8 squared into 8 squared, right? So the terms that are coming henceforth is something into 8 squared. Definitely 8 squared will be common because that's how the terms are designed. So you have 8 squared into something. Now when we go up to expand this, it comes to 8n plus 8 plus 8 squared times some more terms. Now this is 8n plus 9, and this is 64 times some terms, right? Okay, how about taking this on this side? This is 9 raised to n plus 1 plus 8n becomes minus 8n plus 9 becomes minus 9, 64 times some terms. We are done, right? This is divisible by 64 means it's 64 into some m or some n. That's how you get this, and this is very clearly a multiple of 64, which means it's divisible by 64. So that's how we show. Therefore 9n raised to 1, 9 raised to n plus 1 minus 8n minus 9 is divisible by 64. That's it, quite simple. Once you know this breakup, your work is done. Similar is our next question. 4 raised to r equal to something you need to show. So it is this breakup that will help you to show this. Consider. Now as we suggested, from here we got a suggestion that it could be 1 plus 8. So also here we can see some 3. So it could suggest you that it could be 1 plus 3 if you want. So let's write this as 1 plus 3 raised to r. Is it r or n? It's a, sorry, this is. So when we expand, let's check by binomial. nc0, 1 we will not consider, 3 has not started, nc1, 3, then nc2, 3 squared, then nc3, 3 cube. So last term will be ncn, and that will be 3 raised to n. Pucker use of binomial theorem. But basically, if we want to sum it up here, because that 1 is not playing, that is why actually that one term, because 1 raised to anything is 1 itself, we have kind of not written only 1, right? So because 1 is not there, this is like we can relate that whatever is coming here, that's the exponent over here. Whatever is coming here is the exponent here. So writing this is as good as writing what they have given. It is a sum of all the r's which are such that Here you will have an NCR, and whatever R comes here, that becomes the power of 3. Maybe you could have written one more step with the 1. Then you could have had one more step. But otherwise, this is how the working goes. Every time, whatever is a running variable here, that's the power or the exponent of the number 3. And that is why R can start taking values from 0 till n. You can see R is taking values from 0 to n, and that's how we are getting this expression. As simple as that. So the whole victory is lying in the breakup. If the breakup is correct, not much of headache. So for that you should look at the term that they have asked, and from there you will get a hint as to how it has to be broken up. That's all about this exercise 8.1. Next we meet in the next exercise in the next video. Thank you.